In this case, this is a pandemic. This is the worst healthcare crisis in a century. This is the worst national crisis we've faced since World War II. And you're sitting on your hands while the President of the United States continues to act recklessly. From the beginning, as you know, in January, he said it was just one person coming in from China. It was going to be fine. In February, into February, he said it was just 15 people. It was going to be down to 0. They did a great job. Remember, Republican senators, he told you in March, there's nothing to worry about. Just stay calm. It's going to go away. Remember the magical thinking when he told you that it was going to magically go away in April? Ended up more people died of this virus that the president said was magically going to go away in April. More people died in April of the coronavirus than died during the entire Vietnam War. His magical thinking continued with drugs that now we find out are unsafe. He was shoving those drugs on the American people, shoving those drugs on people in his own administration, shoving those drugs on patients at the VA system. The magical thinking continued with injecting disinfectants into bodies and trying to get his doctors to seriously look at that, as well as shoving lights inside of people. I mean, this Republicans, you know, this is not right. You know he's not well.
People are dying.
You know that the death count is now over 80,000. It's going to keep going higher. And you know that both he and all of his supporters in those crowds way back in February, and a lot of his supporters on TV in March, were still calling this the latest hoax the press was making up to bring down the President of the United States. That it wasn't really that bad, that they're just drumming it up. But Rev, you have Republican members of the Senate who are responsible for the safety of people inside their state, along with the governors, along with the mayor. You have Republican House members in the same position, and yet they're not speaking out. They're not even quietly going to the White House, telling the president enough is enough. Don't tweet about Brian Stelter on a weekend.
Come on, man.
That we crossed the 80,000 threshold. That's like FDR in World War II or after Pearl Harbor. Is he going to tweet about a media critic at the Cleveland Plain Dealer? Like, are you kidding me? Last week he attacked me. Like, and I mean, my God, you've got to be in sad shape if you're focused on me in the middle of the pandemic.
Over 100 tweets.
And look at this. And here he's attacking Sleepy Eyes Chuck Todd.
Oh, my
And then, wow, it's like conspiracy theories. He just blurts out Obamagate.
What is that?
Yeah. The biggest political crime in again.
Freaking nut.
Over how many was it? How many did he tweet out yesterday? It was like just some insane number. And Reverend Al, we are literally in the worst crisis since World War II. And again, I don't look at Donald Trump and say, why can't he help himself? Why can't he fix himself? Why can't he be at least competent? Because he has proven time and time again he just can't do it, even though at the beginning we were begging him and pleading with him to do that. You've got to look at his enablers in the United States Senate. 80,000 people dead. They're doing nothing. And if they don't give a damn about Americans' lives, they should look at the polls, because Donald Trump is destroying their careers, destroying the Republican Senate majority, and I say destroying the Republicans' chances to win elections for a generation to come.